Welcome back to the ID Machine. You're watching the Sly Guy, Kaboom, Kaboom, and Super Kaboom. Oh yeah, here we go. Any minute now. Any minute now. Okay. Yep, there. Kaboom, oh yeah, Kaboom, oh yeah. Here we go. Here we go. As we wander and the gander, it's the Orc Commander. Orcs versus Dwarves is coming right here. Orcs versus Dwarves is coming right there. It's the Orc and it's the Dwarf and it's the Dwarf. Just everywhere. Oh yeah, I have offended you again. So I guess this is the end. Because everybody knows you're such a snowflake and you're just quite upset at every single thing we said. Everybody knows it's all just in your head. Wasted feeling when speaking. You know I have crossed the line when I said that you were mine. Going skiing, no hard feelings. Since you will not be my girl, this is the end of my year. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of AD Machine. Sly Guy. So right now, as we promised, we are going to be giving you a how-to video on how to play Mage Knight Arena. These are not the official rules of Mage Knight. I repeat, these are not the official rules of Mage Knight. It's a play variant similar to Commander and EDH in Magic the Gathering. So it's a play variant, a different variant on how to play the game. It's just that the figures right now are super cheap. And you can build an army for like $10 or less, and you will be able to amass quite a collection. I mean, for the amount that you spend on a single Magic the Gathering deck, you can get like hundreds of Mage Knight figures. So at this point, I got about 300 Mage Knight figures for just the price of one Magic the Gathering deck. That's the insane price difference. So right now, as you can see, we use dice. The reason why we use dice is because normally when you change the stats of a figure, when they take damage, you turn the dial like this. See, but some of the figures are so old that when you turn the dial, you end up damaging the figure, and I do not want to damage the figure. I don't want to remove the bases because I want to keep the stats. Okay, so I want to preserve this figure as much as possible, not damaging the figure and the base, because this is very important for Mage Knight players. Most D&D players, they just remove the figure from the base, damaging it. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna keep everything because we want to keep their stats. We're gonna be using their stats, especially when they battle. Okay, we're focusing. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna need a new camera. So anyway, we're going to be starting the game right now. So each commander right here, the mounted unit, has 20 life. Now when the life bar goes to 0 or you kill the commander, the game is over. Anyway, if you wipe out all their units, the game is also over. Or if a commander can no longer move, is stunned, is paralyzed, turned to stone, then the game is also over. It's based on the commander. You kill the commander, then you win the game. So let's get started, shall we? Now, we are going to move. Orcs go first. I'm going to move one of the orcs, like that. He moves one of his dwarves, also like that. So they can move one square at a time. Just move. 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 And now, since these guys are adjacent, these guys can battle. Now, how do we compute battling? This dwarf has 8 attack right here. This orc also has 8 attack. I think it's 8 attack. Oh no, this orc has 7 attack. Okay, so the dwarf clearly has the advantage. When they battle, the orc takes the damage. So 1 damage for the orc. And now, he's down to the very low life of 3. The moment that this hits 2, or the moment that it goes to the skull, that means this figure is officially dead. So he now has 3. So all of these support units start off with 4 life or 4 HP. The moment that they reach 0, they are dead. Okay, next move, he moves forward. Next move, he moves with his golem. Now this super golem has a really high attack. I think it's also an 8. Yeah, this guy also has an 8 attack, I think. Okay, focusing. Yeah, there, an 8 attack. It's in green, so he has an 8 attack. He clearly has the advantage. He attacks the orc. The orc is down to 2. Now, how on earth am I going to beat an opponent with such high attack? We have something known in Magic the Gathering as banding. Now, let's just say, for example, this orc is here. He has an attack of 7. There. Yeah, hold on. Camera focusing again. So, he has an attack of 7 and both of them are facing this dwarf. They can combine their attacks and attack this dwarf, making a total attack of 14, bringing the dwarf down to 3. So, you can actually have your units gang up on a specific unit and combining their attacks to destroy a particular unit. Moving up, we move our commander right here. Now, commanders act differently. When a commander attacks another unit, so here are the stats of a commander. I think he's about 10 attack. When a commander attacks a grunt unit or a smaller unit, man, this unit immediately dies. Regardless of life, regardless of everything, the units immediately die when they face the commander. So we also have a bunch of other dice here, which we will use for spellcasters, which we will use for everything, which I got from Neutral Grounds. And, of course, we are going to complete this amazing battle and show you all of the mechanics involved in gameplay. That's part 1 of our How to Play. Once again, this is the Idea Machine with the Sly Guy signing off right there.